East Coast Spotlight, shedding light on the musical artists of the East Coast of Canada. A live production aimed at discovering the artists behind the music, their lives, their careers, their likes, their dislikes, and of course, some quirky anecdotes from their journey through a musical life. Live from the studios of Tellil Community Television on beautiful Almadam off the east coast of Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, East Coast Spotlight with your host, Jerry Sampson.
Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Jerry Sampson. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our viewing audience and a special welcome to our friends at the Plantation Campground, especially Terry and Jean Connors, and of course, Aurora, and Mike and Brenda Richards. Hope you're having a great time, guys. We would also like to wish a warm welcome to our studio audience. Our program wouldn't be the same without you, so thank you very much for taking your time and coming over and spending with us. You know, it's an amazing thing, but we're already celebrating airing our 6th show, which is great, which is a great accomplishment for us. And tonight, we have another great show for you. We have with us a young lady that's up and coming. She's got great talent. We have Miss Nikita Samson. And another lady who's no stranger to music anywhere here in Eastern Cape Breton. We have Marie Sampson. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's an old adage that says, first impression, lasting impression. Well, in this case, it's very true. I first heard this lady about a month and a half ago, I guess, at Chase the Ace jam session at Branch 47 in St. Peter's. And she was nothing short of phenomenal. Her talent, her music, her stage presence, and her ability to please the crowd. She was just awesome. And to open our show tonight, we have singer, songwriter, and recording artist, Evelyn McCrae.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Here's a song I'd like to do for my mom. It's called My Cape Breton Mummy. Mommy's hair is now silver, but it used to be brown. And her face is like a porcelain doll, a smile, not a frown. Her pretty blue eyes sparkle for me, they still shine. She's my Cape Breton mommy, she's mine. The red roses in her world shows like mommy's precious love. I recall back in my childhood why she sang just like a dove, reading stories, telling jokes every night at bedtime. She's my Cape Breton mommy, she's mine. Mommy lives here in Cape Breton and God bless her. I'm so proud of my mommy, oh you see. Yes, God made lots of angels, she's one of a kind. She's my Cape Breton mommy, she's mine. Mommy's work is always done, and her baking is a treat. I can smell her soup a-boiling as she says, sit down to eat. Her day has come, she should relax. For now, it's mommy's time. It's my Cape Breton mommy, she's mine. Mommy lives here in Cape Breton and God bless her. I'm so proud of my mommy, oh you see. Yes, God made lots of angels, she's one of a kind. She's my Cape Breton Breton, Mommy, she's mine. Mommy lives here in Cape Breton, and God bless her. I'm so proud of my mommy, oh, you see. Yes, God made lots of angels, but she's one of a kind. She's my Cape Breton mommy, she's mine. She's my Cape Breton mommy, and she's mine. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Jerry. You too.
Thank you.
I'll get it after a while.
Yeah.
Here's another song that I wrote.
She's supposed to do two at a time.
Yeah, I know. Here's another song I wrote, and it's for everyone in Cape Breton, and it's called Get Down and Boogie Tonight. We're having a party in my little hometown. Everyone is welcome, so come on down. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Oh, yeah. Everyone is dancing and out to have fun down in Cape Breton, where I come from. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Woo! Grandma's on the floor with her skirt tail high. Grandpa's right behind her and they're ready to fly. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Oh, yeah. Everyone is dancing and out to have fun down in Cape Breton, where I come from. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Woo! Come on, Jerry. Come on, get your hands together, folks. That's it. Yeah. Little brother and sister, they try to boogie to, but they're doing the Carlston and the two-step too. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Oh, yeah. Everyone is dancing and out to have fun down in Cape Breton, where I come from. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Here we go. I sit down in Cape Breton in my little hometown. Everyone is welcome to come on down. Come on, everybody, get down and boogie tonight. Woo! Everyone is dancing and out to have fun down in Cape Breton, where I come from. Come on, everybody, and get down and boogie tonight. Woo! I said, come on, everybody, come on, everybody, come on, everybody, get down and boogie tonight. Woo!
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. And it's like I told you before, we have a young lady with us tonight that's up and coming. She's got a great voice, and she's a phenomenal young lady, and she's got a great future ahead of her. Hi, Nikita, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Nikita Samson. Nikita, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Penetagora. My parents are Arlene and Leo Patrick. I'm currently in Moncton studying law.
That's great. That's great. Tell us a little bit about your music now. What kind of music do you like, and who was an influence on you? I know it's not your dad.
I like country music, and I actually started playing guitar to sing, and it was because of Taylor Swift.
Okay, that's great. Well, anyway, thank you very much for coming over and spending a little time with us. We certainly appreciate having your kind of talent over here. So we'll get you now to do your first song.
Okay, my first song is a French song, actually. It's called Lac Bijou by Zachary Richard. Dans le sud de la Louisiane, dans le bois d'Atacapa, où la rivière joint la levée, planté dans l'an, c'est un gros chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou. Dans son feuillage, où les branches font leur crochet, les hirondelles reviennent chaque printemps. Ils se réfugient dedans ce chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou. Tourne, tourne dans mes bras, tiens-moi serré encore, reste avec moi en bas le chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou. C'était l'année de 57, la première fois je les ai vus. Un oiseau seul posé sur sa branche, ta demoiselle avec lui. Tourne, tourne dans mes bras, tiens-moi serré encore, reste avec moi en bas le chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou. Pendant le carême, ce dernier mois d'avril, je lui ai vu une dernière fois. Un oiseau seul posé sur sa branche au bord du lac Bijou. Il restait tranquille, son cœur a presque cassé, guettant du matin au soir. Jusqu'au dimanche, il est parti aussi du bord du lac Bijou. Tourne, tourne dans mes bras, tiens-moi serré encore, reste avec moi en bas le chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou. Reste avec moi en bas le chêne vert au bord du lac Bijou.
Now, do you believe me? The talent that she has, it's just awesome.
Thank you very much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hello, darling. Hello,
First of
darling.
all, Evelyn, welcome.
Well, thank you.
And thank you so very much for having accepted to be our featured artist tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And it's like I said, the first time that I seen you perform was over at the Legion, and you did a superb job.
Thank you.
Tell us about your journey in music.
Well, I started when I was 7 years old singing, and my first show, out show, was in West Bay Road, Fire Hall by the Crossroads. I was 14, and we had a little concert. It was a full house. And from there, I said, I'm going to see what I can do. So I just started from there. Went all over the place, like different places.
Now, you come from a pretty talented family also, don't you?
Yes, I do. There was 16 in my family, just 11 left. And my brothers are awesome musicians. My dad passed 2 years ago, and he could play mostly anything. And I lost my brother last year, and he was a rock and roller of the family, Ernie.
He certainly was.
Yes, he was. You met him too.
Yes, he certainly was.
Yeah.
Great gentleman. He
Yes,
was,
we did a lot of rock and roll together too
yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, that was great. Now, you also spend a little time here in Ayrshire.
Well, you know what, Jerry? It's 48 years ago we left Ayrshire. And those were the 48 years, I tell you, we sure missed it here. Mummy, we were trying to hitchhike to get back. We left here to go to Afton. My dad was really sick. He has arthritis and couldn't wear his shoes, like feet were swollen so bad. And so we had to leave. We went to Afton, up to Annikinish that way, and we were hitchhiking trying to get back home. Our hearts are here, like, right, eh? You can't. How can you not love Cape Breton?
Yeah.
You know, and love the place that you want to be brought up in.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Now, Evelyn, you've been involved with music for, you say, 48 years or 50 years, and you know, what music do you like? What music has really, really influenced you?
Well, apart from the hard rock, if I could do it, I would. But the rest of it, like, I like opera too. Even opera, I like opera. But I
Can you
likes
do opera?
everything. No. I tried one time, but Papa said, "Get out. Get out of the house." I was screeching too much, right? But no, I love all kinds of music, like, you know.
Well, what I heard so far, as far as your music, it's been a variety of Cape Breton, Newfoundland, country, rock, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I try anyway. Because people ask me, like, when I went out to Ontario, I really I didn't really sing like the Cape Breton stuff, our stuff here. When I went out there, it was like, do you know any maritime stuff? Like, you know, Newfoundland stuff? Because back here it's country, like, right, and it was like the Gaelic stuff, eh? And I love it too, but gee, I had to learn all the Newfoundland and Irish stuff I had to. Because they wanted it right, and then they started hiring me to different places and that, so yeah.
Yeah. Now, you have two nicknames.
Yes.
And one of them is the Legion Girl. Now, how did that
Yes.
come about?
Well, when I first went out to Hastings, Ontario, Royal Canadian Legion, I got hired right away. Just went in, did half a song, and I got hired. I was like, holy God. Well, that's good then, you know. So after that, they started calling me the Legion Girl. Every Legion wanted me. I did 324 Legions so far.
Is that right?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's
then when I was coming home, they said, where are you going? I said, I got to go back home to Cape Breton. And they hooked me with the Cape Breton Rose.
Yeah.
And I said, Cape Breton Rose? I'm not a rose. I'm a Cape Breton girl, right? But it stuck. I
That was
like
another
it.
name that she got, was Cape Breton Rose. So that was her two nicknames.
And you know what? I'm proud of it because it's Cape Breton. It's our home.
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely.
good.
Now, you've performed in a tremendous amount of places in your career. Can you name a few?
Oh, God. I don't know where to start. Well, I know I start in West Bay Road. I know that.
Yeah.
And then I did, like, Palmer Rapids. I did Havelock, a show with Eddie Eastman. Beverly Mahood opened for me. Jason McCoy opened for him. Tommy Hunter over in Guelph, Ontario. Ronnie Hawkins, Stony Lake. Peterborough Pete's. Oh, my gosh. Aurelia, the casinos, outdoor concerts, Sault Ste. Marie. I was all over. Like, I started from Hastings, but then when I left there, Ontario, I went to Windsor and Sarnia, and I started working back. The only place I didn't get yet was Cornwall, Ontario. I did work with prisons and stuff like that. I did, yeah.
That's great.
Been around,
That's
yeah.
great. And I'm sure that along the way that you have met quite a few people. And from what I hear, you ventured to Nashville also.
Yes, I went to Nashville. I had a 1985 Buick, an old car. I played at Dundee Golf Course, and I raised $780. And I really raised her. And anyway, I said, I come home and says, Mommy, I'm going now to Nashville. Oh, go on. I said, I'm going to Nashville. So the next morning, nobody knew. I get in my car, boy, and I drove. I got lost. I went off bad roads, but I got back on good roads. I got to Nashville, and I didn't even know where I was going. But I got in there, and the first night I went there, they had a karaoke outside on the main drag. And it says, anybody here from Canada? And I said, what's he talking about? It is Canada. But see, I had forgot that I could cross the border, right? But anyway, I says, yeah. He said, I am. He goes, can you sing? I go, I can try. So he says, come on up. When I went up, I said, well, he said, what are you going to do? I said, the coal miner's daughter. I said, but you got to turn it down because it's too loud. it's too loud. I'm scared I might bust the speaker, right? And he said, you carry on. Well, I just got the few words out of my mouth, bang. I was in darkness right there. So anyway, I went down the street, and I was at the Wild Horse Salon, in front of the Wild Horse Salon. And I took my guitar, and I put it out, and somebody grabbed a hold of the case, and they opened it up, and they started throwing money into it. Oh, geez, this is good, boy. I might be rich. I should have been here years ago, right? So anyway, the manager come out, and all the people got after him. They said, leave her alone. So he said, I want to see her in here. So I went in, and he says, where are you from? And I told him. And he said, would you like to sing here? I said, are you kidding? He said, yeah. He said, we got a house band here. He said, we'd like to have you, Come tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. So I went back, and sure enough, I got hired there for 3 months.
That 3 months.
I was the only girl on that Nashville street, the main drag, in 25 years that ever sang out on the street, right? Because they were saying it was a bad street down there, but I did it.
That's great. And I noticed that you've been playing your original stuff, which is awesome. And you're going to start your second set of songs with one called Drinking Whiskey Blues.
Yes.
Right? Which is a song that you wrote?
I wrote that, yes, for all the guys, of course. On a Saturday and the weekends when they want to go out drinking, that was years ago, and have a good time, all these guys. So I said, geez, you know what? It's all I'm hearing is all these guys and weekends going out, and the women's home, and they're baking and cleaning and looking after the kids. No, there's no offense. But I said, oh, maybe they need their time away from the women, too.
Okay, you're on.
They got those darn old drinking whiskey blues. They like their hang with them old bandy tunes. They don't pay no mind to what I say. They're gonna have their party anyway. It's Saturday, the boys are on the ball. It seems now the boys just got a call. They say they're going out for just a while. Oh, but they can't fool me with their whiskey smile. They got those darn old drinking whiskey blues. They like their hang with them old bandy tunes. They don't pay no mind to what I say. They're gonna have their party anyway. Well, the boys call up 4 hours too late, and they'll be home next morning by 8. I can hear the party on that phone. Jerry, I can bet those boys they're not alone. They got those darn old drinking whiskey blues. They like their hang with them old bandy tunes. And they don't pay no mind to what I say. They're gonna have their party anyway. They got those darn old drinking whiskey blues. They like their hang with them old bandy tunes. They don't pay no mind to what I say. They're gonna have their party anyway. Oh, they're gonna have their party anyway.
Thank you. Okay, here's a song. Being as we're doing a lot of rain out there, and it's really raining, I wrote a song called The Rain Is Coming Down, which it is. So, I'm going to try it for all you husbands and wives and everybody that's out there.
Boyfriends and girlfriends.
Whatever you want.
The rain is coming down so softly to the ground. I hold you in my arms, and as we dance around, whisper in your ear to let you know you're mine. For I will always love you until the end of time. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're my knight in armor. I'll always will love you, for you belong to me. No one will take your place. Forever in my heart, love, I'll always see your face. The rain is coming down so softly to the ground. I hold you in my arms, and as we dance around, I whisper in your ear to let you know you're mine. For I will always love you until the end of time. Your eyes, your lips, your smile, they are meant for me. Your body close to mine, love, your love for me is real. I know you're the one, no other love will do. You're my knight in armor. I'll always will love you. The rain is coming down so softly to the ground. I hold you in my arms, and as we dance around, I whisper in your ear to let you know you're mine. For I will always love you until the end of time. For I will always love you until the end of time. The rain is coming down.
So,
Thank you.
great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Now we have a lady with us that's has been phenomenal around the area. I mean, she's played from the Anglican Church to United Church
The Catholic
to
Church.
the Catholic Church to St. John's Church here in Arishat. And anytime you ask her to do a little bit of singing, she's always so accommodating to everybody. And Marie, thank you so very much for coming here with us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me, Jerry.
It's great. The one thing about Marie is that she never says no to singing because she loves it. So, anyway, Marie, tell us a little bit about yourself now.
Well, I'm married, and we have 2 children and 3 grandchildren, and I'm from Martinique, and I love to sing.
You love to
What
sing.
else can I say?
Yeah. Your mom is here tonight with us.
My mom
Clarice,
is here
welcome.
tonight, yes.
Good. That's great. It's great to see her.
Thank you.
You're Stanley Forswrong's daughter.
I am.
Yeah, and I'm sure that all the people around the area know Stanley. Number one, because of his bingo, because he was a great bingo fan, and he's a World War II vet. But Stan was pretty well known for what?
for opening the Lennox Passage Bridge.
That was one of his
With a
big things.
horse.
With a horse, yeah. And he was so proud of that. He used
Yes,
to,
he was, yes.
Anyway, Marie, tell us a little bit about your music.
I love pretty well all music, but my favorite would be country and rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Okay, well, you bless us with a song right now then.
Okay, I will. Rave On by Buddy Holly, but it's me doing it, not Buddy. The little things you say and do make me wanna be with you. Rave on, the crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. Oh, the way you dance and you hold me tight, the way you kiss me and say goodnight. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. Oh, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling. I'm so glad you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me, not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on to me. Oh, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling. I'm so glad you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me, not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on to me. Rave on to me. Rave on to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Evelyn, you're on again. I know. It's tough, isn't it?
Terrible, boys.
Yeah. Anyway, Evelyn, we're going to talk a little more about your career in music. Looking at your biography and the number of people that you've played with, guys like Tommy Hunter and Rockin' Ronnie Hawkins. He must have been a thrill too.
Yes, he was.
He's
awesome. They're all awesome.
They're all awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, Forster Sisters, and you had one well-known Canadian open for you now.
Yes, that's right, Beverly Mahood.
Beverly Mahood.
Yeah.
She's quite a Canadian singer
She
too.
sure is. She's
now,
beautiful.
where was this at?
This was in Peterborough, Ontario.
Peterborough,
Yeah,
Ontario.
we did, on a Sunday afternoon, we raised $50,000 for the Diabetes and Cancer Society.
Wow.
Yeah, at the Nicholas Oval,
That's great. Yeah.
Peterborough. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Now, as I was telling you, Marie writes, or Evelyn writes a tremendous amount of her own music, and as you can see with the collection that she has in the back here, she's got 6 CDs, and they're just awesome. And you know what? She's releasing 2 more in November, and one is going to be a Christmas, and the other one is going to be a gospel. So she's getting ready to release these 2. Can you tell us a little bit about your CDs?
Yes. Oh, these here?
All of them.
All of them. Well, you know what? I really don't know much about them because, I'll tell you why. Because when I'm out singing, people's making them. And I say, what's on them? You know what I mean? Like, right?
Yeah.
I go into a recording studio, a few of them, but then some other ones, they're making them for me. Like, right, I don't have a clue. They come and they record me, and like in bigger places that I played, like, like in arenas or we always have like a recording fella going through, like how they say, scouts, and they say, you don't mind if I record you? No, go ahead. So there they put me, and then they call me to go in the studio, and
that's great.
Yeah,
Can you tell us about
one, I have a bit of this and a bit of that, because people say, Evelyn, do you know any rock and roll girl? I said, yeah, we should make a CD with some rock and roll onto it. I said, okay. So this one here is the rock and roll one. This one here is country, because I love country too, right? And it's just songs that people asked me over the years would I do on some of my CDs, and I said, sure. You know, if you don't, it's the people that makes you. I could sit here day and night or go into a club and sing, and without the people, you might as well go home, pack up and go home. It's the people that makes you.
I don't think there's any chance of that when you're entertaining.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was scaring them away. One time I used to I said, Papa, when I first started, Papa, there's nobody out there. He goes, we'll go to the funeral home. You get more people there. And I used to go there, and sure enough, there was people there. I didn't know them, but I'd walk in, can I sing? Yeah, you know, gospel, yeah, and I'd be singing. But then after that, then I, like I say, it's all in fun, you know. And then Back From Away, it's like I was in Calgary at the studio there. I did 2 of them, Back From Away and Country. And Country, this one here.
Maritime Collection.
The Maritime Collection, yes. I did them in Calgary at the big studio, those 2 there. And I sell really good. Like, people likes me, they want to buy me. Jerry, that's freaking good.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And it makes me so proud, and I'm so happy. And I said, geez, you know, I hope they're proud of me in that. Like, you know what I mean? I like to have fun. It's fun, you know.
Now, the 2 that you're going to release, one is gospel and hymns, and it's called Praise Be to God.
Yes.
And the other one is a Merry Christmas with Evelyn. Can you tell us a little bit about these 2?
Well, the Christmas one, I never have a Christmas one out, and I loves Christmas music. And so people says, Evelyn, you should get a Christmas. And it's the people that tells me, right? And because, like, sometimes I can't think of it myself. Like, am I going to put a CD out? What am I going to put into it? But then when you hear the people say, Evelyn, do a Christmas one or do a gospel one. Right on. I said, okay, thank you so much. It's them that makes me, you know, get me excited. You know,
Can you tell us where we can pick up these?
well, you can pick it up right here, too. Arishat,
Tell
it's a
Il.
Tell Il, right
Yeah.
here in Arishat. Actually, I wrote a song of Tell Il, you know, the next time if I'm on here. I like to do it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Tell Il, you can go to the Tourist Bureau, you can go to Fleur de Lis, Max Music in Port Hawkesbury. He opened up a new music store.
Yes.
Awesome. And a few other places, I guess. I can't
Okay,
know.
that's great.
Because people text them around from, I can't know.
That's good. Now, you one of your most famous tours is and places that you love to be is down in Bridgewater at Hank Snow Tribute.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. But I love it here tonight. This is my favorite. I'm home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm home here tonight, right?
But you do a pretty good job there too.
Yes, I does. Yeah, like I had the band coming up from Nashville, and they like playing the guitars and stuff like that, music for me, like with me up down there. And I know the last time I was down there, this fiddle player, he's 35 years in the Grand Ole Opry, and he first time he heard me, he said, "Can I play with you?" I said, "Sure." You know. I didn't know. I never heard him before. And then when they start telling me, like the Hank Snow, some of the guys said, he was 35 years in the Grand Ole Opry. He played with Paddy Lovelace. He plays with the whole works of them. I said, oh, geez, that's good, boys. Yeah, you know. So anyway, we gets on the stage, and he did an excellent job. And all the guys really said, next year, can we play with you? I said, sure you can. Why not? So then the 3rd year, they brought up these 3 extra musicians or 4 extra musicians. And as I was going up on the stage, they were all up there. I didn't have time to ask anybody because they were all up on the stage. And and the viola, the fiddler, he said, Evelyn, come here. I want you to meet these 4 guys. He said, I asked them to come up. He said, like to hear you. I said, okay. And I met them. And I was going by. I said, okay, I got to go. They're calling me. And they said, do you mind if I go up with you? I said, no, not this time, next year. And the fellow, the Grand Ole Opry, he said, I brought them here to play with you. I said, well, how about next year? I said, look, they're all up there, so come on. They said, no, that's okay.
That's great.
So that was nice, like, and they're so nice down there, like it's beautiful. The Hank Snow's place is beautiful. Bridgewater was beautiful. The people are so nice down there. It's just like, holy God, I have so many people down there. You know.
That's great. That's great. She also has a CD too. It's called A Tribute to Hank Snow.
Yes,
And
a
that was,
DVD. A DVD.
A DVD.
Yes.
And it's from Liverpool, and that's for sale also. Now, I was reading a small little article in the Reporter that was written by a lady by the name of Christine McDonald, and to me, Christine says it all. She writes, Evelyn left home with her 1985 Buick and $780 in her pocket. She ventured to Nashville, but she always longed to be home in Cape Breton.
Oh, yes.
And thank God that you came back.
Yes, thank God, because without God, I'm telling you, I had a hard go going and coming. I really did. I got lost in everything, and I says, I'm going home, and I'm going, and I'm coming back.
That's great, and we're so happy that you came back because
Well, thank you.
we certainly enjoy. We're certainly enjoying having you here. And
Thank you.
anyway, Evelyn, we're going to get you to do 2 more songs for us.
Okay, this next song I'm going to do, it's things I've seen, experienced, and in the places I've been. And it's called My Story Has an Ending.
Traveling down the road through the mountains and the towns, driving through the cities, hearing different music sounds. Out upon the highway, it's a lonesome, long old trail. The sun goes down awful fast. Here's my story tale. There's pubs and clubs and old beer signs hanging from the bars. Hitchhikers and the barflies who are sleeping in their cars. Children having babies and the homeless on the streets. Those around collecting junk for a bite to eat. My story has an ending, and I will tell the tale. Some healthy people living, the unlucky ones that failed. Don't ever judge your neighbors, and don't ever judge your friends. This world we won't get out alive. Remember this, my friends. Why are we so different? There's none of us the same. We say the Lord died for our sins and that we cannot change. Dreams are made of memories, yes, some that we recall. But if Mother Nature's storms come up, will we escape them all? My story has an ending. Now I'm glad I told the tale. Some healthy people living, the unlucky ones that failed. Don't ever judge your neighbors, and don't ever judge your friends. This world we won't get out alive. Remember this, my friend. My story has an ending. Now I'm glad I told the tale. Some healthy people living, the unlucky ones that failed. Don't ever judge your neighbors, don't ever judge your friends. This world we won't get out alive. Remember this, my friend.
Thank you. This next one is called My Cape Breton Home, because I love my Cape Breton. I got my way from Texas, drove along the old Fort Worth hills, with lots of rain and lightning, thunder rolling gave my heart a thrill. Now I'm a-coming home to my old Cape Breton home that I love so. I'm almost at the causeway. I can't wait to see that welcome sign. I smell the salt of the ocean breeze, see my friends and family, yes, we'll drink wine. Now I'm a-coming home to my old Cape Breton hills that I love so. Hey, Jerry. Funny, I was thinking just the other day about you guys and the fun we had together, fishing in those brooks and catching flies. Now I'm a-coming home to my old Cape Breton home and all you guys. I'm almost at the causeway. I can't wait to see that welcome sign. I smell the salt of the ocean breeze,
my old Cape Breton home that I love so. I'm almost at the causeway. I can't wait to see that welcome sign. I smell the salt of the ocean breeze. See my friends and family, yes, we'll drink wine. Now I'm a-coming home, yeah, to my old Cape Breton home that I love so. I'm a-coming home to my old Cape Breton home that I love so. Thank you.
As I was saying before, this is our 6th show, and we've been so lucky to have the talent that we've been able to show you over the past 6 shows, and tonight is definitely no exception. They've just been great. You guys are doing a great job. Anyway, Nikita, I guess it's your turn to give us another song.
Okay, the next song I'm going to play is a Dixie Chick song. It's called Traveling Soldier. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. She said, you mind if I send one back here to you? I cry, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. He might be loving all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down on the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cry, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer sang and the anthem sang. Man said, folks, could you bow your heads for the list of local Vietnam dead? And crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cared but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cry, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home.
Awesome, Nikita. Awesome. And now, Mrs. Sampson, I guess it's your turn.
Moi?
Toi.
Moi.
Dépêche-toi.
Okay. I'm going to do Rock and Roll is King. I'm going to try it. Well, listen, everybody, gonna tell you about a rock and roll. Hear that rhythm and it's really going through your soul. Come along with me to the land of make-believe. He said, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king. She loves to rock and roll and she plays it all night long. That's all she ever tells me when I call her on the telephone. She says, I love that driving beat, make me get up on my feet. She said, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king. Oh, let those guitars play for me, play for me. Oh, let that song ring out, that's how it's meant to be. Well, she rocks like a train, it's a-coming on down the track. Roll over Beethoven and she gets the rusty back. She says, I love that driving beat, make me get up on my feet. She said, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king. Ah, when she comes around and she's listening to the radio, she says, you can't do that 'cause all I want to do is rock and roll. Now here I'm gonna stay till that music starts to play. She said, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king. She says, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king. She says, Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a, rock and roll is king.
Woo!
Thank you.
Awesome. I thought you said you were going to try.
Well, that's what I did. Try.
You did a great job.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Awesome job. That's great. And now we're going to turn the mic over to Evelyn to do 2 more songs for us. Now you'll notice that Evelyn is doing all original songs, so you can tell the talent that she has by the songs that she writes. It's awesome. Anyway, Evelyn McCrae, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. This next song is going to be Rock With Me, Baby. And Marie, you were really rocking too, girl. Us rockers. It's called Rock With Me, Baby. Here we go. Rock with me, baby, till the sun goes down. I want to be your woman, take me out on the town. Rock with me, baby, till the break of day. Don't say nothing till you're walking away. Well, I try to be a good girl, I try to go right. I need a rockin' man who will love me tonight. When I go walking, I'll find you again. I don't want to lose you, you're my rockin' man. Oh, rock with me, baby, till the sun goes down. I want to be your woman, take me out of the town. Rock with me, baby, till the break of day. Don't say nothing till you're walking away. Woo! I went to the river, I went to the bridge. Then I seen my rockin' man over the ridge. Jumped in the water, I grabbed his hand. That's when I knew he was my rockin' man. Everybody sing along. Oh, rock with me, baby, till the sun goes down. I wanna be your woman, take me out on the town. Rock with me, baby, till the break of day. Don't say nothing till you're walking away. Get your hands together, folks. Here we go. Rock with me, baby, till the sun goes down. I wanna be your woman, take me out on the town. Rock with me, baby, till the break of day. Don't say nothing till you're walking away. Don't
Awesome.
The next song, I think this is going to be the last song, and then we'll have the. Well, I'd like to get out. No, okay.
We're keeping you here.
Just make him a little nervous, eh?
We're keeping you here.
Oh, thank you. That's good. Anyway, this next song is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is for everyone that's in love. Never mind, Jerry. This is a song for that everyone is close. Lovers, wants to be lovers, wants to see anybody. And it's called When Will I See You Again? Somebody saying goodbye. They want to see each other again, I suppose. I don't know. But then I want to try to keep me mouth shut. When will I see you again? And can I hold you close to me? Or if in time you change your mind, when will I see you again? So many years has gone by, and I hear you're coming home. So if in time you'll change your mind, when will I see you again? Is there a chance for you and me? Will you ever let me know? Or if in time you'll change your mind, when will I see you again? When will I see you again? And can I hold you close to me? Or if in time you'll change your mind, when will I see you again? Today I brushed by your arm, and my feelings were still strong. So if in time you'll change your mind, when will I see you again? When will I see you again? I've got to see you again. This is for Eugene and Claire also, Sampson. Thank you.
Wow. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to get Marie to sing us another song.
I cared.
You're scared? Are you scared? Would you like a hug?
Okay.
Okay, Marie Sampson, ladies and
I'm going
gentlemen.
to do Fifth City by Loretta Lynn. You've been making your brags around town that you've been loving my man. But the man I love, when he picks up trash, puts it in a garbage can. That's what you look like to me. What I see is a pity. You better move your feet if you don't want to eat. a meal that's called Fish City. Well, if you don't want to go to Fish City, you better detour down my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair and I'll lift you over the ground. I'm not saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't and he don't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you guys to lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fish City. Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough. And I'll show you what a real woman is if you think you're hot stuff. Bite up more than you can chew, and if you get too cute or witty, you better move your feet if you don't want to eat a meal that's called Fish City. Well, if you don't want to go to Fish City, you better detour down my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair and I'll lift you up at the ground. I'm not saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't and he don't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you guys to lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fish City. I'm here to tell you guys to lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fish City. Woo. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marie. Great job. Okay, Miss Sampson, I guess you're on.
Okay. The last song I'm going to play is Canadian Girls by Dean Brody. She grew up watching hockey with her daddy on Saturday nights. He taught her how to tie skates. Her brother taught her how to fight. She can wear high heels and flannel. She can look sexy in a toque. She likes snowstorms and Gordon Lightfoot. If you're lucky, she'll love you. Canadian girls. Canadian girls. Irresistible, lovable trouble, though sometimes girls, we can travel the world. From New York to Paris, France, but we're always gonna come back. Canadian girls. Baby, she likes to snowboard or spend her summers out on a boat. Thinks a perfect night out is a cabin, smell of coffee on a wood stove. She won't admit, but she watched Degrassi. She's proud and she's sometimes quiet. The true north and national treasure. She give her life for the red and white. Canadian girls. Canadian girls. Irresistible, lovable trouble, though sometimes girls, we can travel the world. From New York to Paris, France, but we're always gonna come back. Canadian girls. Well, us boys, we like our fishing, our hockey and Ron MacLean. We like moosehead beer, white-tailed deer, stomping Tom in the UFC. We like our foreign ladies, their accents are really nice. But there ain't nothing like our northern girls to keep us warm at night. Canadian girls. Canadian girls. Irresistible, lovable trouble, though sometimes girls, we can travel the world. From New York to Paris, France, but we're always gonna come back. Canadian girls. From the mountains to the ocean sands, Tatiatuk to Newfoundland, yeah, you keep us coming back. Canadian girls.
Okay, Miss McCrae, I guess you're on again.
Yes, but I'm going to do one of Buck Owens called Act Naturally. They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Everybody, well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you may never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, so I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big town. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you may never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, so I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big town. And all I gotta do is act naturally. And all I gotta do is act naturally. That's me. Thank you. I could send this song out to Liverpool, Bridgewater, called "But Nova Scotia Home," Hank Snow's tribute. There's a place I'll always cherish, neath the blue Atlantic sky, where the shores down in Cape Breton bids the golden sun to rise. The fragrance of the apple blossoms spray the dew-kissed moor, back in dear old Nova Scotia, place where I was born. The Scotian and the Ocean Limited and the Maritimes Express, their mighty engines throb and makes their way toward the west. And the sturdy fishing schooner sways so lazily to and fro. Nova Scotia is my sanctuary, and I love her so. Yeah. Far across the great Dominion I have traveled far and wide, to the shores out in Vancouver kiss the blue Pacific tide. I crossed the snow-capped Rockies, saw the wheat field golden blaze, headed back to Nova Scotia, where continent cattle graze, where the pretty robin redbreast sings her loved ones in the trees. The French dialect and old Quebec keeps a calling out to me. It seems to say beyond your way there's a welcome at your door, but the kinfolk are awaiting on that grey Atlantic shore. Down to beautiful New Brunswick and across the PEI, to the rock-bound coast of Newfoundland, I'll love them till I die. But if God came here on earth with us, asked if he could rest, I'd take him to my Nova Scotia home, place that I love best. I'd take him to my Nova Scotia home, that place that I love best. Thank you. Thank you.
Good old Hank Snow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, Marie, I'm going to get you to do another song for us.
Okay, no problem.
Are you scared?
No, not now.
Not now. You're having a ball, aren't you?
I'm okay now, I think.
Yeah, now that we're finished.
I'm going to do a little one by Freddie Fender, Before the Next Teardrop Falls.
Okay, great.
If he brings you happiness, then I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. if the teardrops ever start. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si tiggare de verdad, si ti da felicidad. I just say, oh, la maquano, barley dough. Better see you as a Lord. I'm a man, all day I blow. Estaré camino cuando dress está. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to dry away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Estaré camino cuando dress está. Woo. Thank you.
Good job, Marie. And now we're going to ask Nikita to do her final song.
I'm going to play Hallelujah.
Oh, nice, big girl.
I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. Well, I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's cold and it's broken. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? But remember when I moved in you, the holy dove was moving too, and every breath she drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to ask Evelyn to do 2 more songs for us now. Evelyn?
Here's a song my dad wrote, and it's called The Beach in Dundee. Ever since I was young, there's a place that I'd go. Every chance that I'd get, I'd go down that road to the prettiest place I ever did see. When I look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. Out on the beach, I go for a walk. The waters would splash on those little rocks. I'd put on a smile, I'm happy you see, when I look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. All the children will come, they're playing around, and here is those boats, yes, they're green, red, and brown. And there is those islands as far as you can see, when you look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. Now there is those mountains on the other side, where they used to dig marble, they worked hard, they tried. The history's there, why it's plain for to see, when you look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. Come all you big tourists and don't hesitate, come and you'll see those saltwater lakes. You'll say for yourself why no other could be, when you look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. All the children will come, they're playing around, and here is those boats, yes, they're green, red, and brown. And there is those islands as far as you can see, when you look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. All the people will come, the old and the young, they lay on that beach underneath that bright sun. And when comes the evening, they hate for to leave, when they look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. When they look across the waters from the beach in Dundee. Love you, Papa. Happy Father's Day.
Wow.
Thank you. Here's a song, whoever wants it can have it. Thank you, Jerry, for letting me be on here.
Thank you.
And thank everybody that's out there in the audience. Wow. I'm having a wonderful night, boy.
That's great. That's what we wanted you to do.
You sure made
Everybody.
it. She sat all alone in a bus at a Beaumont, the courage of just 18 years. A penny and quarter taped to a letter, Mama's goodbye in her ears. She watched as her high school faded behind her, the house with the white picket fence. Then she read the note that her mama had wrote, wrapped up in 26 cents. When you get lonely, call me. Anytime at all, I'll be there with you. Always, anywhere at all. There's nothing I got that I wouldn't give, and money is never enough. Here's a penny for your thoughts, quarter for the call, and all of your mama's love. A penny and quarter buys a whole lot of nothing, taped to that old wrinkled note. But when she didn't have much, she had all mama's love inside that big envelope. When you get lonely, call me. Anytime at all, I'll be there with you. Always, anywhere at all. There's nothing I got that I wouldn't give, and money is never enough. Here's a penny for
Oh, it's been years since Mama's been gone. But when she holds a coin, she feels her love just as gone. When you get lonely, call me anytime at all. I'll be there with you, always, anywhere at all. There's nothing I got that I wouldn't give, and money is never enough. Here's a penny for your thoughts, quarter for the call, and all of your mama's love. Here's a penny for your thoughts, quarter for the call, and all of your mama's love.
Wow.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great job, Evelyn. And now we're going to ask our floor director, along with our station manager, Cora LeBlanc.
Hello. We just wanted to come out for myself to say a big thank you, of course, to Jerry, who says all the thank yous to everybody else, but we want to make sure that Jerry knows he's very much appreciated for all the time he puts into it. The night of is, of course, a lot of work, but the night before and the night before and the night before is also a lot of work. Jerry does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. He's not just a pretty face. He does a lot of work too, and we thank him very much.
What can
and
I
we
say?
thank Mike Jarman, who is always hiding in the back. He controls everything back there with Agel. We want to make sure that he is thanked as well. And of course, here at Tallulah, on behalf of the board and staff, we want to thank our singers for coming in. We very much appreciate. We wouldn't have a show if we didn't have singers to come on and sing for us and entertain not just the live audience, but also entertain everybody at home who we hope is watching happily, enjoying the show. And as a little thank you gift that we like to give our singers or all our guests that come on, everyone will be leaving with a nice little shirt as a memento, so you can wear it and tell everybody that you came on the show and what a good time you had, and convince your friends that they should come too, so they can have a good time. Because we're always looking and ready and willing to, if you have an idea, if you know someone that wants to come on, or if you're a musician yourself and you want to come on, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to see where you can fit in our schedule, because without singers, without musicians, we're not going to have a show. So obviously, we very much appreciate everything that everyone does for us, so we can keep the show going.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cora. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our sixth airing of East Coast Spotlight. This, like Cora said, this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have the cooperation that we do have from everybody. Our singers, Marie, Nikita, Evelyn. What can I say but thank you. You guys were super awesome. You did a great job. And you're welcome back anytime here at Tallulah. We look at our community, and to Craig, Benoit, and the staff at Rona's and at Arishat Auto Parts. They've supported us from the beginning, and they've been such a big part of this show. And Craig and your staff, we thank you so very much. We also want to say a big thank you to the Corner Bridge store. They supplied us with sweets for our show tonight. So Donna and Dean and the entire staff at the Corner Bridge store, thank you so much. To our producer, Mike, and our sound man, Mike Jarman. Mike, you always do a great job, and we thank you so much for our camera crew, people who make us look so nice. Drake, Wallen, Tina, and Robin, thank you so very much. To our production director, Angel, you're one awesome young lady, I'll tell you that. And you, our viewing audience, we thank you so much for taking us into your living rooms, and hopefully that we bring a little joy into your hearts. We would like you to call us at Tellale here at 226-1928, or email us at tellale@tellale.tv and tell us about our show. Tell us what you thought about our show. We really would like your feedback. It's a great yardstick for us when we sit down at our meetings and just to see what people think of our show. So please call us or just use the email and let us know what you thought about our show. Our next broadcast on East Coast Spotlight is going to be on Wednesday, July the 20th at 7:30 after bingo. And we're going to have a great show for you on that night. We're going to have a gentleman that's from Petit de Gras, who now lives in Halifax, Mr. Weldon Boudreau. And Weldon is well known for his Acadian music, and he belongs to a band called Acadian Driftwood, if I'm not mistaken. And he is one awesome. So he's going to be doing a lot of Acadian music next week. And one of our special guests is going to be his daughter, Jose. And take it from me, she is well worth listening to. So join us for our show on July the 20th after the bingo at 7:30. Our sponsors for our next show is going to be Boudreau's Fuels along with Premium Seafood. So to those two companies, thank you so very much. To all of you, to our studio audience, from all of us here at Tellale, from both sides of the camera, ladies and gentlemen, we bid you good evening. Okay, now we're going to have our finale. You forgot, didn't you?
I thought it was goodbye.
No, you're not finished yet. We're going to finish off with a real raw rock and roll song.
You got a shaker? You got the shakers?
The Shakers, the Shakers, yeah, they're here.
Shakers.
Well,
I
here,
need some
Marie.
shakers and I need some tangerines.
Here, Marie.
We call them tambourines.
Sing along now.
Here's another one called Kansas City.
Thank you, everybody. Good
But
night.
I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Kansas City, baby, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got crazy little handsome men there. I'm gonna find me now one. Marie.
I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got those crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one.
Nikita.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
Woo, woo, woo.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one.
Here we go.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City.
Everybody.
Kansas City, here I come.
Kansas City, baby, here I come.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I
Come
come.
on, Jerry.
They got crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find what I want.
One more time.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
Kansas City, baby, here we come.
Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find now one.
Night, everybody.
Telil Community Television would like to thank our host, Jerry Sampson, producer Michael Jarman, our camera crew, our live audience, our business sponsors, and of course, our audience. East Coast Spotlight is aired the third Wednesday of each month at 7:30 p.m. with a feature artist and a few special guests. If you would like to be in the studio audience, please phone Telil Community Television at 902-226-1928. We'll see you next month for East Coast Spotlight.